Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me that. Well, they didn't send me this. I finished it. They were having trouble getting it in the correct order. So it looks like these four cubes are on top of those four cubes. There's actually another cube underneath there. So it's just kind of playing around with the order of objects. So we're going to make a duplicate of that. And I'm going to hold down the shift key to make it grow. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to make a cube out of it with a 2-point line. I'm going to go from the center outwardly, I'm going to make sure you go node to node. Now we're going to take the Smart Fill tool. We need a lighter color on top. So I'm just going to go and then pick a little bit darker color on the side. And then I'm going to pick a much darker color on that side. Now what I would do is nudge these out of the way and grab those lines and delete them. Now I'm going to group this together, Control G. And I'm going to put the first one right there. Hit the plus key on your keyboard. You know what? My blocks aren't big enough. So I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to hold down the shift key because I want them overlapping. So I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard and put it there. Now, I don't have to do it this way, but I'm going to do it in kind of like an order. So I'm going to go back a page. So that one's in the right spot. Matter of fact, it's not on my X. So I want it right there on that X. Now I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard and put it right there. Something's wrong right there. You know what I did? Let me just kind of start over with that. I must have smart filled it with something in the way. So we're going to go ahead and go order. This is just a bunch of backup page. Now this one's correct because it's on top, but we're going to hit the plus key on the keyboard. I'm not using Control D, and then I'm going to take it and go to order, and we're going to have to redo some of these backup page. So those are correct. Hit the plus key on the keyboard. That one's correct. And if I think if you go in this order, now, you know what? They're all in order right now. So now we're going to hit the plus key on the keyboard. And if you think about it, I'm not using the Control D because I don't want everything moving around. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my line so it won't interfere. And I'm going to grab that center one. I'm going to go to Object or Order Front of Page. Now you can see that this one's wrong. So I'm going to go to Object, Order, Front of Page. But see what it did there? And then you just have to go back because you just keep putting them in the front of the page. And really and truly, I think that's it. Pretty cool design. And you could do, let's do one more thing. Let me set my nudge factor set on 20. Now let's go a little more. Let's go 30. And you could move that out of the way, move that out of the way, move that out of the way, and move that out of the way. You know what? There's not even a, what happened to the middle one? No, there it is. It just, there's really not a middle one. So group these together and then put them back. Now you could change your nudge factor like to 0.5 of an inch, and you could actually lower these down. And I don't know if that's better or worse, but you don't have to do your standard. And it probably doesn't, it probably takes away. And there's some other things you could do. Maybe I shouldn't go there with this one, but I'm gonna ungroup all these, and I'm gonna take that color, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of interactive fill tool to give it some shadow. Whoop! See, I actually selected that. I put the black on that box and not in the hole. Then maybe run that around. What's nice about this is going to look good. you could use, because they're all going the same direction, you could use your attribute eyedropper. I think that adds to it. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.